The East River in the fabled borough of Brooklyn, New York. Tonight, it's the final morsel of our Thanksgiving feast, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers and the Brooklyn Bulls. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Time to set the old turducken aside and get ready for football, as here we go on a Thanksgiving night. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field.
Okay.
And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with the receiver?
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Terry. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. But you look at this defense. They really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try to run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Now is the Packers punter. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
You enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't you?
Yeah,
Last week's game.
Good. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you would play him this week or not if you were the head coach.
Hey, they got the win.
You got the win, so you're going to give him another chance?
Give him another shot.
All right, I think the ratio is pretty good. He'll try to eliminate the interception, but he wants to keep that hot streak going, throwing touchdown passes.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 24 carries, 119 yards, and the score.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said,
there he goes, left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. To throw now, here's Love. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Bishop. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 more there and another first down. Now a give, right side. Monk. And he'll take this down to the 33.
feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 24-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. On first down, Monk. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well.
Shoot. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. A short throw caught by Andrews. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? It's who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night. Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. Back onto the field comes this offense ready for their second drive. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses.
Shoot! Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by the linebacker, Brian Asamoah. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got his man. It's Andrews. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You talk about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this 1st down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. And now the throw here is incomplete. And with that, we come to the end. No score after 1 on EA Sports. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. Taken from just outside the 30. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And it'll be Packer football here, first down and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
On second down, they'll try and run the counter. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Can't get away, and he's taken down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
On now is the Packers punter as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at about the 14. It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return.
And they will take over first and 10.
Now Love. He finds his man complete. It's Bishop. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
And they'll come up second and 7.
Here's Love. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Love looking to throw it. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
On fourth down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow, out of bounds at the 1-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
On second down, they'll run it here. Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not get back there. It's a safety. So after a scoreless first quarter, we at least finally get some points on the board.
But it can't be what either of us expected, can it?
No, the safety's not what you expect for the first points of the game, but one of the goose eggs is gone.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. And they are back to 500 on the year, got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they've battled through some rough patches this season, so it now comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it, can't afford any more missteps, though.
Second down and 6 now from the 26.
Love. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Up the middle they go. Monk, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole. On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a give right side. Monk. 20. 5. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. A pretty well-executed run. They were telling us yesterday, Charles, they were hoping to get everybody in sync, the line, the backs, and everybody looked in sync on that play.
They were in sync, and the field tilted. And that's where we get the term running downhill, because when you've got that kind of momentum and everyone's doing it properly as you just described, it does feel like they are coming from downhill to you as a defender, and that is really hard to stop.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Green Bay's offense ready to go again.
And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. And they don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up. 2nd and 6.
And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll set up to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Andrews. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll look to throw again. Touchdown! A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Packers are back within a score. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. It may just be the 2nd quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Love now to pass on 1st down. Looking left sideline is complete. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Ready.
First down, going to the air with Love. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to get the football here as he gets this past the 20-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But, Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect...
Come on.
Taken in. It's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. They'll look to throw here. Over the middle, complete. It's Alvarez. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And this one is right through. And they take the lead here by a point, 10-9. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them.
Not
they forced
good.
the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And we'll still have time for one play before the half, as this will be fair caught and brought out to the 25. Final play of the half. Love. Open man is Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
I didn't get a pick yet.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. Jordan Love in its offense, ready to get the football back.
And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first half. 3 interceptions, very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like what we just saw. And most of them, they have such a mental capacity to throw it out and essentially start over. I think that's where he's hit.
There he goes, right side. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35.
And they rattle off a big one. 44 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And all the way in for a touchdown. T.J. Hockenson, 31 yards.
And the Bulls have retaken a third quarter lead. Love throwing for it.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They'll run on first down. Monk, and running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 10. Love now. Hawkinson crossing the middle and bringing it in. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First down, Love to pass. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And it's caught. Touchdown. T. Higgins from 17 yards out. And the Bulls have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was T. Higgins who capped the drive with the touchdown reception. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Well, he short arms that one just a bit. It's low and incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They're going to look to throw.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Who's got him?
Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown.
I want to see the play art on that.
Packers.
Hey, Crespo.
Big play there.
Didn't see you earlier.
His second touchdown of the night.
And the Packers have cut it back within a score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. T. Higgins out on offense with the rest of his teammates for this next drive.
Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But boy, he can explode at any moment.
And when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
You get hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Now a handoff up the middle. Monk, and he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Monk, and the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Where was the break? Where was the break? Oh, man. Man.
And the Packers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit. That's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
2nd and 11. McKinnon here, it's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there. 3rd and 7 now.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I like the calmness of having played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense.
They're rocking and rolling, but the scoreboard doesn't show a big difference. You know, maybe it's one of those games where coaches say you can't miss your turn on offense.
I like the way you phrased it, especially with that. I love that rocking and rolling because the explosions on offense are happening. So that's going to get the crowd going. They're loving that. But defensively, they just can't get it together to get the stops they've needed in order to help increase their margin. They've got to find a way, but you're not counting on it. Exactly what you said. Can't miss your turn, can't miss your opportunity.
Yeah, they're going for another opportunity now.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, Monk, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
83 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
On 1st and 10, Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Bishop. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play. Back now just east of Manhattan in Brooklyn, as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. On 1st down, Monk, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the ball. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick. Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing. Love.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Tucker's kick is good, and they will extend their lead even further.
So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Alvarez. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. He'll drop to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. first down. They'll go to the ground attack. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
A short throw caught by Andrews. Room to maneuver at the 35. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now this throw caught left side and all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Looking to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Packers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Whenever I see an in route dropped, as we just saw in that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 99 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right. But the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. The middle they go. Monk. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 45. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Monk. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And he is going to have a first down here, and that should be the one that seals a victory.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. And I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, what
We're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Early down stuff should put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here's Love. And it's caught. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Tucker now for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that one a 13-play drive in total. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. So that last touchdown sealed it their partner, and then the kickoff there at the end, just a formality to knock the final